Everybody is ready. And it ended in a good way because, as I was expecting, Sampdoria was perfect. Italian team, consistent, good tactically, competitive. So it was good. So I'm really happy with our pre-season. Now 2 days off for the boys after a long time since we started. And next week, serious stuff. Super Cup and first Premier League match.
Jose, Anthony Martial deployed as a wing-back there in the second half and gave quite an impressive performance. Is he someone you see as being very much in your plans for next year, or is he someone who we could see leaving Old Trafford before the end of the month?
No, everybody's in the plan. The plan is to have a good squad, not to have a good team. It's to have a good squad with options. And we have important players injured for a long time. They are going to be back just by the end of the year. So our squad is not so big, and we need options. We need different players. Lukaku, Martial, Rashford, all of them are different players, and we need everybody. And it's going to be good. It's going to be fun to choose the team for every match according to the plan, to the opponent, to our game plan. So the squad is good. And as I told a few months ago, I was hoping for 4 players to improve the squad. And the club did a fantastic job, absolutely fantastic, by getting 3 of them, which is very difficult with the crazy market where we are now. To get 3 out of 4, I thank the club for that. I'll be happier if they give me 4 of 4, but they did a great effort for me.
Jose, were you happy with Nemanja Matic this evening? Obviously his first 45 minutes all summer, and now he's here. Are you hopeful that you're going to get that 4th signing, or do you think that it might be a little bit too much of a stretch?
No, a lonely pre-season is always a lonely pre-season. The player can be professional and work hard, but football is collective, and when you train alone, you train just a part of what you are as a player. So he needs time, but experience, intelligent, genius in the way he thinks football will help him to be ready sooner rather than later. That's why today he coped with the 45 minutes well.
Okay, last 2 questions, one here.
Jose, you mentioned the crazy transfer market a moment ago. What do you think the impending €222 million transfer of Neymar to PSG means for the market, and perhaps its sustainability, the prices being demanded of players?
You know, when we paid that amount for Paul, I told that he was not expensive. Expensive are the ones that get into a certain level without a certain quality. I think with Neymar is going to happen the same. I don't think he's expensive for 200 million. I don't think he's expensive. I think he's expensive the fact that now you are going to have more players of 100 million, and you are going to have more players of 80 million and more players of 60 million. And I think that's the problem, because Neymar is one of the best players in the world. Commercially, he's very strong, and for sure Paris Saint-Germain thought about it. So I think the problem is not Neymar. I think the problem is the consequences after Neymar.
And also whether the club are going to appeal it.
Well, I put yourself in this position. He wins an European Cup. He wants to celebrate with his team. He wants to get the cup. He wants to get the medal. He wants to be in the pictures. And one doctor wants to close him in a small room because of the doping control. I think it's very hard to control a player in this situation, and UEFA should take that in consideration. It's not a normal match, it's a final, it's a cup, it's the medal, it's the celebration, it's everything. And I think it would be easier for the Doping Control Committee to go to the pitch with him, to get somebody to go to the pitch with him, to see that there's not any wrongdoing in his behavior, just a human desire to celebrate. So I think they should take that in consideration. So I feel really sorry. I think that is very unfair. Of course, it's a problem for us in terms of football, but even more than that, I don't think it's fair, and I think any one of us in the same situation would react negatively. So I don't think it's fair. I would. If I was him, I would, because I think it's quite unfair. But you know, when you do that, you have the risk of even more punishment, which I don't know. I don't know. It's a decision that I live with him.
Okay, thank you everybody.
Grazie.
Grazie.
Troppo bene.